No, that's
So it's hard to say,
true.
guys.
Her voice, naturally, and I'll say it again, her voice is annoying to me. But that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But her voice is memorable. So that's more important than her voice being annoying. I'll remember her annoying voice next time I hear it. And if she's playing in a coffee shop or something, I'll say, oh, that's that girl. Wow, I can't stand her voice.
But you're talking about her.
But I'm talking
all the
about
kind of
her,
bad shit
and
is
I
like,
remember.
Yeah, exactly. It's all
My
about,
brain says, oh, there's that little squeak again. That's driving me crazy. But that's
Oh
her
yeah,
voice.
but she does that. As,
And if I coached her, I
I
would
like that
never
at the same
try
time.
to...
It's definitely it's kind
See?
of something cool about it.
If I coached her, I would never try to take that away.
Yeah.
I would just keep her voice healthy. I would never try to take that. That's her sound.
Yeah.
And it's not up to me to determine what sounds good.
Yeah.
So it's just art. It's just art. And
It's if you're trying to please everybody and you're doing it wrong.
yeah, you can't please everyone. No one's gonna like every voice.
Well,
No one's-
we were talking to your guy Lyle about what sort of style of music, and we're still like, he still hasn't like found
Completely
it sort of
figured it out. It's a very, very
found
early
his sound.
stage.
Like he just still doesn't know. Like that dead's completely different to counterfeit. I was like, what do you want to do?
Who? Yours?
No, mine.
The
I'm saying
first
like,
song and the second
I know,
song
like,
we played,
I'm
Yeah, take notes from her. Go strip down more than overproduced. Strip down more. People could hear your voice. The more you add to a song, the less of your voice is in the song.
yeah.
And producers, they'll always want to add. There's add it up. Goes around, different producers, they'll add. But your voice, like say John Legend, his first famous song, Ordinary People. He's been on other stuff before that. But Ordinary People was so important because it was just piano and his voice. You play it 10 years from now, you won't know when the song came out. You know, so many iconic songs. Just less, when people are just getting used to your voice, just a little bit less of production. So the song that you played, like the second song or the third song, the one I said needs to be come down just guitar, like that
Yeah.
Miguel sound guitar. People
Oh,
will
yeah,
hear
it was
your
good.
voice in that song.
Mhm.
Your voice already
Come
sounds
around,
good in it,
yeah.
but there's too much competition with other stuff in it. So it just stripping it down, your voice will shine through. People say, oh yeah, that's Niall's sound. You know, they'll say that's your sound. You know, you have a sound because they can hear more of you. You may not think your sound is unique at first, and as you keep singing, you find that it is. You don't have to be, you know, we are all copies of everything else we've ever heard.
Yeah. Well, since you've been in LA, we've shooted it as many people as you can, like, well, it's like being like pushing it in their face. I remember, like, that's the one thing that's unique. It's like, that's you. Like,
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
it's like
they would never
like,
guess. Like, they're like,
voices.
did you write that part for that girl? And we're like, no, that was him. I was like, what?
That's how artists are.
Some people take
They're a
that
different
as an
character.
insult. Like, yeah.
They're a different character, and they're you know, if you met Stephanie, you wouldn't think she was Lady Gaga singing that stuff.
How much your
You would just see her playing piano. You wouldn't think that was her.
5'2".
You wouldn't think that that's her, you know, but she has that character on stage.
Yeah.
That's why you have that character. You know, if you're going to dress up as a character, as a king or as a crazy little prince or whatever, if you're going to just dress up as something, you know, that style of person. Who's this style? It's not this, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But it could be this cool shorts, sneakers, and a cool jacket or top, something that goes with you. That's your style all the time. You know,
So well,
your
we keep
style.
talking about as well. Like, it's like, and it's just a.
That goes with your voice.
It's an
Yeah.
Irish thing as well. Like Niall Horan, there's no like he's not like trying to be somebody like this. And like all these artists now, like don't know what I'm trying to say. But as an Irish people are just kind of different. Maybe that's just being biased, but like we're just so like real and transparent. Like that's just what you get with.
I
You see
think-
what you get.
I don't know. I don't want to do anything I wouldn't do naturally. Like I want to.
Like,
I know,
One
but
actually
I
started
think you
there
guys
in-
overall are overvalue reality.
What do you mean?
And what I mean is, and in California, especially this area, we overvalue imagination. And those are two ends of the spectrum. So you have the reality of what you're supposed to do every day. Okay, get a practical job, have a family, you know, normal life that we were all kind of taught to do. Like this is what is expected of you, and that's reality. And so I'm going to be real. I'm going to be practical, and not be such a head stuck in the clouds dreamer.
Yeah.
You know, do what's been done before. Safe. You know,
Yeah.
try a couple things in life, you know. But whatever. So you have that. Then you have the other side of it, which is very LA. Oh, I'm stuck in the clouds. Everything's dreamy. Oh, we just feel everything, the vibes and this and the energy. And everything's, oh, I've you know, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that, and then I look at me today, I'm this person, and then I put on a different hat, wig, and I'm this person, and then I have a different name today and a different age, and you're so in your head out here, and it's just all dreams.
Yeah,
so if you find a good place, you can't be too practical that you don't invent anything.
Happy balance, like.
Happy balance. So I think of Walt Disney, I think of leaders like that who were practical, and he had a more practical brother. Walt was a big dreamer, but he had a practical brother. And that team created Disneyland. Roy Disney helps fund Disneyland. He was like, look, we have to call to the stations, we have to get support, we'll give them a TV show, we have to finish building, blah, blah, blah. You know, he made it real. But Walt is such a dreamer, so you have a team like that of people you keep around. That's why you guys are a good team. There's no stopping. No stopping. You know, but you have to still have that balance. You have to.
So where do you think we are on the spectrum? You're saying
a little safe. A little too practical sometimes.
In what sense, like? Elaborate.
Yeah, you can be. You could stand to be more. Like your imaginations, I just want to see your dreams written out more, like written out, like your actual dreams, like your thoughts and your crazy, the crazy side of you. You're a little bit contained still.
That's what, unless you came with, that was like with the
that kind of
structure. Yeah, so
let your brother
came with
like
everything, like written down, like the colours, the music videos, like everything, like planned out. And like that's what you're saying, or yeah, like, you want to write out like future goals, like make something like attainable, something like way out there, but like at least you're like striving to get to that.
I would say, and you already know who you like as far as music. You mentioned Adam a lot. He has a high voice like you. There's several other singers. Pick 5 singers that are your favorite, that have that kind of tone, that are like you. You will not become them, and that's fine. But you'll just stretch yourself out more. You'll realize that, okay, when Adam sings, he's a mixture of who? I could say Stevie Wonder. He loves Stevie Wonder. I could say he loves James Taylor. He loves, oh my gosh, I can go down the list if people always talks about, you know, the Beatles. So you have that. That's who he is. And you are a mix of everyone you idolize.
Everyone's like a...
And that's okay. That's okay. That's you will be considered. You'll be idolized too. It's like a family tree. You know, it goes up. So but have that list of people, and when you hear a voice like, oh man, I want to, and mimic it, and you'll become more of that. You know, you just become you in that. And as far as style, get a Pinterest board, a board of pictures of people that, whoa, this outfit's amazing. Wow, look at that look. Look at this look. Where's that look? That board of your vision for yourself. That's what I'd like to see, because a lot of it's in your head, and I need to be able to see it. If you want others to believe in you, you have to be able to show them. So, hey, Stevie, look at this. This is my style is going. It is free to do that. It has nothing to do with money, nothing to do with nothing. There's no excuse. This is your style, the way it's going. You see my style as soon as you see me. And I'm not trying to be an artist like that, but it's just it's in me already. But I've had years more to perfect it, and it still has a long way to go. But you know, don't let me get rich. Don't let me get rich. I already know where I'm at. I have pictures of what I want. I had a picture of the car like 2 years before I had the car. 2 years or more. The exact car, the color and everything. On my phone, saved. I know I just pick it out early, and nothing's too big. So I just being able to see
like I'm not saying materialistic, but like I don't care for fancy clothes or anything like that. So like it's like, should I putting that on almost, like should
it has nothing to do with fancy. It's you still have an opinion.
It's an opinion.
Yeah,
I know, but like I'm so happy with like just.
But what I'm saying is a preference. It's not. So if you were asking for God for a car out of nowhere, some people say, oh, just give me something from point A to point B. Probably not an artist would say that. That's not an artist thing. You have a choice. What if you had all the cars laying right here? It doesn't mean you pick the fanciest one, but the fanciest ones sometimes are made better or whatever. But if you had you said yesterday, I know what car you'd pick because I remembered you saying it.
The Jeep thing.
Okay, G-Wagon. What color would you like? You know, this kind of stuff. Okay, black, great. See, that helps me get to know you better. It's an extension of what you're thinking. It doesn't mean, don't think of it as I'm being glamorous or fancy. It doesn't matter what car it was, you would have still liked it. You liked that car, you didn't even care what it was. It happens to be an expensive car, but it's been around many years before it became a more popular car. It's just your choice. It's not glamorous, not fancy. It's your choices that make you human and that make you relatable. So it's okay. You have a car. That's great. You have that. And then as far as style, it has nothing to do with money. I said that has nothing to do with that. I want to start a 10 minute. I think 10 minutes is a good.
What's your
video.
Concept for like the videos? Is it gonna be just
for
a vlog to get the people
so
to
like
get to know you?
people overseas, like you guys are privileged to be able to come over here, but so many people can't, and so many people are not as good a singer as you. But they write me all the time. Do you have any tips, or do you have any simple warm-ups?
You give it to people who like
yes.
kind of request message people that don't get an answer back.
Yeah, exactly. 10-minute YouTube videos. What is soul in music? How to do it right.
If I was fucking living
Basic
here, like we could
stuff.
like do this every
and you know
day,
what? It'll blow up. I guarantee you this YouTube channel will blow up.
100%, yeah.
Well, basic warm-ups. How to bring your voice back from something.
People
People will click. People will click on this.
Jump?
It'll be there's nothing like that. All the vocals are so old, they don't think about it.
We talked about this.
But there's only one boring guy on there doing it. Boring, and I know him, and I feel bad saying.
This guy, vocal coach, reacts to all these big stars. Like, he's probably not even a fucking. I've never
seen
a vocal.
And they're not good singers.
I've never seen him sing. It's all
right. They're judges.
Yeah, exactly. It's all reaction videos. I've never actually seen him
all
sing or
judging.
take a lesson with some.
Right. Just judge, but people look at it. It's like
this guy's got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
And so when I'm ready to go overseas, I'm going to do my master classes. I need to build this up now so that when I go overseas, people know like what they're going to get. So I will charge for that. I'll charge $500 a person to come to a 2-day master class. So that's cheap. Yeah, it is. We'll see how that goes. But,
started off.
But I want to really be able to get 1,000 people in a room. I want it to be a big thing. I want to be beautiful and stylish and like bring JoJo and bring other singers and different places. Like Amber Riley, she was in Star and Dreamgirls. I want her to come to London when we do one. So I'm thinking like that in the end of next year. But I need to start right now with this YouTube channel, like building it up. 10 minutes of free, everyone can watch it. Of course. I don't want to try to make money. I want to. This is for me to show.
Providing value.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes.
Back around,
it comes back around. I believe in that.
So like you've literally made me look at everything in a different light. Like that's what I've been trying to do. No, I'm like, I know I'm so passionate about it. I know I am. I just like, I don't know why I don't show it all the time.
You just overthink a little bit.
I know, like it's
writing
like
stuff down, like do this today.
Yeah, like
thinking yourself.
I think it's all the time. Like I literally can't do anything. All I can do is sing. Like I can't. I'm not smart. Like you were saying, but you're literally the same as me. It's like.
I'm not smart either.
You don't you read a lot, so you gain knowledge.
Read.
Yeah, I need to do that.
You need to do that.
I know I need to do that because I feel like I actually.
Artists are spacey. We don't catch everything. I'm very gullible. I'm a little slow and gullible. When I'm moody, I get moody. I'm a lot of things, and I'm not good at stuff. I'm not good at games. I'm not good at competitive sports. I hate competing like that. I always wanted to work out my own way and do my own thing. That's why I like swimming and rollerblading. Certain things I could do myself. I'm funny about a lot of things. I don't, as much as I love people, I'm funny about parties. I'm just so crazy sometimes, but I'm a good singer.
I totally get that.
Yeah, I'm a good singer, so I have to make myself knowledgeable of what I'm good at. I have to be the best at this. The best at this. I'm good at motivating others, but I'm not self-motivated. I am not self-motivated. People think I'm so motivated. I don't wake up every day and want to take over the world and say, wow, thank you God for this beautiful day. Let me wake up and turn on happy music and clean up. I wake up and I'm like, ugh. I love being asleep. I love it. I wake up like, it's just like, I'm so moody in the morning. Even no matter what I read, and I can't pump myself up. But I make myself teach. When I get dressed, it's hard. I'm indecisive in the morning. I need to eat, blah, blah. And then when I sit down and teach, all of a sudden, life is good because I'm here at the piano. I'm good at this. This is why I'm here. I'm good. Life is fine. Life is fine.
Yeah, that's why we need to be together. Because like when I came to Toronto for the 3 weeks,
I shit we did.
So
like,
good. Like I literally felt so positive. Like I woke up looking forward to the day ahead. Because I know that we like
even now here in LA. Like, it's so even fucking embarrassing to say. Like we go out the night out, and like I work in the restaurant at 4:45. I get out of bed some nights like was hungover at 3. And since we've been here in LA, we haven't slept in past 10 a.m.
Wow.
Like, get up and get shit done. Like
going. I'm surprised.
I love that. Like,
I was surprised. Like, okay.
And we've been drinking too. Like, so that's not an issue.
But it's just like, I really want to fucking make this a fucking thing. Like.
I know, it changes you, and they say you'll never forget it too. Yeah. You'll feel like you grew so much here. Yeah. You, also, just retaining everything, like recording and taking memories of everything. When you're feeling a little discouraged or down, you just watch the tapes and it's like, oh yeah, that and that person. Yeah. You know, I'm a good singer. I'm a good singer. I'm not a lot of things. I'm a good singer, but I have to be very good at what I do. Yes. You have to be very good at what you do. And you know, just being.
Let's fucking shoot this video. I've got like a wireless mic and everything to make you up and like fucking.
Let me take a shower. I would take a shower.
No, obviously, but yeah.
Let me do that. Don't leave though.
The fact that you're like saying we go to London and all, I would like.
Oh man, I'm
go with you, like document this shit. Like,
I'll have you document the whole thing.
100%.
I'm gonna do a big workshop there, not associated with any universities. Yeah. I'm gonna do my own, like these guys on YouTube, Instagram, they do like celebrity makeup, Kim Kardashian makeup, like makeup by Mara, makeup, all these guys. They do these gorgeous workshops, master classes, and they get these, you know, the beautiful pavilion, and the people pay $700-800 more. They go in and just sit and watch them do makeup. You could do that on YouTube. You could watch someone do that on YouTube. But if they could do that, then I can go around and teach. I want to commercialize teaching like that and not make it like, come to this university and learn opera. No! Nobody wants to sing opera anymore, sorry. But come on. You know, I want to make that like what Apple did with phones. I want to make it what, you know, just commercialize it. This is how, you know, so much talent is sitting there, but they're intimidated by vocal coaches. Vocal coaches are weird, scary. You're in some dark room singing with, you know, someone, you know, that's why I put in the front room of my house. You know, I want it to be like, oh yeah, by the way, this is what we do right here.
Yeah, it's not like a. It feels weird when you're going to like a studio for. When you come to someone's home and totally different feeling.
Totally different feeling. You feel this is in my house. You know, it's the most important thing in my life.
As soon as you walk in, I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's what exactly what I want to bring to the rest of the world. Who's so many, and because of the internet, you go overseas, they're all singing American pop music. Like, people coming from China, Tokyo, Dubai, all these places, all over to sing pop music. They want to sing soul, and they want to sing, and they can do it, but they're not being reached. There's no one teaching over there.
So at the minute, how you like getting
that's how I'm gonna become a millionaire.
All just like, is it like LA-based like celebrities? You know, you obviously fair play for that. Like new up and coming people, like how do they find you? You website?
Instagram.
Yeah,
websites are just 90s. You know, it's like
Instagram is like.
That's the base.
Website is just an extra added confirmation of
YouTube,
who you are.
Instagram, Facebook's dying off.
It's like Facebook's good for one thing, and that's the algorithm of longer videos. It spreads like wildfire.
Now you've got it, IGTV, Instagram TV.
That's what they're trying to.
You can post full length videos.
That's what they're trying to do because Facebook, it already has the videos, and people like our parents will go on Facebook and find, oh, listen to this whole song, and then they'll feed them the next one. The algorithm, you'll blow up so fast, faster than YouTube in some cases. They know it. Facebook's algorithm for videos is incredible. When you go viral on Facebook, the whole world sees you. That's the world that watches TV. That's our parents, baby boomers. From kids 40 to 60, 40 to 60 years old, Facebook. They think Facebook's a miracle. It's like my parents are all.
Connect my kids who travel around the world.
That's how I tell jokes. I put up little videos. You know, our generation is Instagram, but my parents are always on Facebook. The videos would get so many more views because you could just push share. On Instagram, you have to learn how to repost and all that stuff. They don't want to do that. My mom can't do that.
Make that easier.
They purposely don't. Well, the consequence, they can get annoying. You might not want to see the same video over and over. There's a lot of reasons why that's not true. On Facebook, it's so that's why Facebook's valuable, but you see everything has its own value for different reasons. But you know, that's how you get out there.
He was actually talking about the fact that like the people were asking all these questions, and he doesn't want to judge it because it's so early in the stage of like Instagram TV. Why they didn't like make the videos? You know, it's currently 1 minute on your profile. Why not make it like YouTube, like whatever then? Instead of having to add that extra feature of Instagram TV, why not have it all inclusive in that one app instead of having to download Instagram TV now? It's like two separate things.
Say that again.
As in like
Instagram when you push TV, the Instagram TV.
It's like a separate part of the it's like a new thing you have to like download from the App Store onto your Instagram. What people were asking like would not have been a smarter idea to like literally make the Instagram videos.
Facebook always does that. They did that with messages too. So what in their mind, Instagram moves quickly, and if you start watching something for more than a minute, some people feel like it's blocking their activity. They can't see current. They can't stay in a conversation in their DMs. They can't. So maybe if you have the two apps, you can be watching something and stream it, and you could treat it like a TV station, and it won't block what's they're thinking in the future. If this becomes really big, I want to watch this. I could just stream it or watch it on my iPad here, or you could stream that and be on Instagram at the same time. Especially like 5 minute stuff, longer 10-minute stuff. What if they go to 15, 30 minutes? You're still watching something, but you want to reply to a message on Instagram. That's how they're thinking about it. So
true.
And Instagram doesn't really know how it's going to be used yet. They're still learning, even though they implement. They didn't know how videos were going to do.
So they took
videos
the whole,
were 15 seconds.
Story thing, like Snapchat did.
Yeah,
like
they knew that was.
They fucking
killed
Snapchat. Like
they killed it. Yeah, dropped it. But the 15-minute video took my career to another level. I'll tell you, that's what shot my career. JoJo and Selena Gomez posting videos of voice lessons. These people went crazy. All these followers, Selena Gomez, JoJo. Look at this. JoJo's. The old videos. And it was like wildfire. Like people were like, "What? How do you do that? I want to learn how to sing like that. I want to do that." I'll show you my first two. It's on my phone. Like the first, Stanage. I don't know if you know Stanage. This little Selena.
Is here?
Yes.
Really? Where?
Yeah,
it was
different. It was older style. I had a chair over in the black couch. She could sing. She could sing. This is when I was finding her voice.
How long ago was this?
5 years.
Well, I can't think of the name, but I know it. I should know it.
Just like a star. Yeah. Shoot.
Don't actually know.
Oh, come on! I
said
forgot. So that's it tells you date 2014, April 30, 2014.
You get these all on the cloud in case you lose your phone. You back everything up.
Twice.
Yeah.
Dropbox and cloud.
Who's this? Oh, that's JoJo.
JoJo.
Sorry, I should know this. That's what I love her. That's what the L stuff is.
Yeah, the different. So this is
threw me off.
2014. This is when it all started. Like I was singing with my friends, and then they were like, I made Wrecking Ball gospel.
Just changed it up totally.
Mark Anthony, Nelson, Allison. My best friends are still all like my family. We made Wrecking Ball came out. It was a big song. We made it gospel.
I just love it. Like
fun.
You're like so invited. You bring people over to your house and just let people like jam out. That's so cool. Like,
some people don't have any friends to mess up their house, you know. This is Selena's house.
Is it an older video or is this looks pretty recent? I mean, like she doesn't really look like different age. Like she looks the same. She's still really young.
It was 5 years ago still. Oh, Jerry is. Yeah, 14. This is just. I started working in 2013.
She's like my dream crush.
Oh my gosh,
she's so hot.
So lovely. Yeah. Just lovely. Practicing, saying, you know, just singing all kind of.
So good, it's such an archive just to look back on. Like, oh my goodness, is this up somewhere? Because I think I've seen this.
Old Taco Tuesday.
Who caught the concept of Taco Tuesday? Is this you? That's cool.
Nelson.
In the end, do you make tacos?
I mean, like Taco Tuesday is like a thing that goes away. That's like
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, well, Taco Tuesday, but especially in California, so Spanish influence.
Yeah.
So Taco Tuesday is how my recitals. Instead of recitals,
Yeah,
I'd have my voice students come to a party and we all sing and shit. So that's how that started. Yeah, way more inviting. So much. I mean, just ridiculous singing. Amber singing.
She's so good.
You're talking about the style. It's been like that all along. Like yeah.
Same style.
Yeah.
When I like for nights out, like I always dress like nice shirts.
That's what I said. Like, yeah, we're making content. Like, why not do that every day?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was thinking about fashion. I was thinking that's blue and I'm wearing black and I don't like how that looks together. Like, that's why I choose this and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I missed the shirt.
That's nice.
No,
whatever.
the blue.
But
I had a shirt like it's kind of very floral.
Oh, yeah, I know what you
thing.
mean.
The background of it is blue, and I do not like blue and all black. So.
Black looks crispy on you. It does.
Yeah, and then I was
It
gonna.
brings your eyes, and you're a colorful person. You have beautiful eyes, red hair. The black balances it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just basic black. This is nice, you know. Like, look at Fergie. Chocolate concept.
Shit. Sometimes she like has bad performances.
Yeah,
But like
because she's really crazy and like weird.
that
she
was
could
so
sing.
good. Start that again.
She
Fergie.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she could sing.
Fuck.
Sing, mama.
What's she like? You said she's crazy. Like, what's her
She's
personality like?
so just out there, just such an artist. Hi, okay, you know she's very. Oh, the air conditioner. It's touching my throat. It's touching There was my water. It's different teas, different temperature teas. She's just so conditional. Singers are so conditional.
What does that mean?
Conditions, very changed and adjusted by conditions. Very altered. The opposite of him. You know, almost any condition, he's fine. You know, it could be hotter, colder, hungry, full, little sleep, lots of sleep. He's consistent all the time. It takes a whole lot to tip him over. You know, singers can be very
diva-ish.
Yeah, it's the diva. It's iffy. Iffy. I'm not. It's not right. It's not right. I can't.
Think diva.
I don't compare to others,
Who got to know me compared to me?
but it comes out. Yeah, compared to you.
I just know because yesterday I actually feel so much more comfortable.
Oh wow.
after having this chat.
Yeah, but when you get drunk, you turn into diva. It's crazy.
Of course. No, it's because we argue. Like we like bicker a lot, but like that's fine.
I have a sister. I know.
Yeah. So
if anyone knows, I know. I have a sister. Same thing.
it's for the good.
And for people who don't know how a sibling is, it's like
yeah, I'm very conscious of the fact that like I can be like that with you.
yeah.
I
know all that. My sister gets she's by the book more than I am. So I'm a little dream. That means you're becoming a better artist. But think of it that way. You're not just losing something. You're gaining something somewhere else in your brain. Hopefully, it's the artistic.
Yeah, hopefully that's it.
Your brain doesn't lose things. Sometimes it just transitions from being more practical to being a bigger dreamer, or your thoughts are in music more, or songwriting. Something's consuming your mind.
Now every time I forget something, like, Stevie said I was ready.
Yes, I'm a genius. Look at me forget. I'm a genius, everybody.
Let me live my fucking dream, okay?
I can't do anything.
Lost my phone, my wallet, before I never died. I lost my passport like 10 days before I came here. You had to get an express passport. Yeah, I was like, I thought
that takes all day to go. You have to go.
I was gonna make it out here. And like, fuck. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, lucky it didn't happen. Like,
did you ever find it after you?
No,
got...
there's no plan. I ordered a new one that was automatically cancelled. Yeah, so it was like 10 days. I got it in 4 days.
Oh.
But luckily it didn't.
Luckily,
like 3 days before.
That much time before, you know.
Yeah. This video is sponsored by McDonald's. Oh, you recording? I've been recording the whole thing, man. I just like something to look back on, like
yeah.
100%. I mean, I made post like the full length video just on your YouTube. People want to hear this shit.
You know, because all this is like for my book and
it's almost like workshops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, I need videos from
Are you just like a positive person, or do you read about the law of attraction?
I don't think I'm a positive person.
You seem to be.
I credit that to my family. My family is the most loving. My grandmother, who I lived with after college, my parents moved
Our positive, especially me, it's like literally.
Dad is so. He's
My
such
dad,
an optimist, and my mom is such a
younger
pessimist.
brother, like you think of me being like the leading example. Warren, like, fuck me, like,
What?
nothing will ever like phase him. Like, he's just everything's positive. Like, I just wish I was.
How old is he?
28. Like, we're all 2 years difference. Like,
Oh, all 2 years different.
30,
24.
28, 26, 24. But yeah, he literally.
You know, our mom always says he will always land on his feet.
Yeah.
Always
Certain
like-
people, like, that's their talent.
Yeah.
That's a talent, too.
No matter what kind of shit he gets into, he will always like get out of it. That sounds like.
Yeah. But also,
No, I mean, like,
now when you look at it, like,
I'm definitely better than what I was. Like, before I started traveling, I was like, you would laugh at the person I was before I started like traveling. Like, holy fuck.
I would like. Now I like people who. I can understand people that aren't very positive sometimes. If you're pessimistic, I don't mind it. There's so many questions that my mom, your mom have in common. That my mom feels the same thing. She wants to find the thing to make things. She wants to be at every Taco Tuesday to help with something I don't really.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, please.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah.
drive down and come. But they want to feel needed more than ever. They want to feel beautiful and attractive still. And it's just that thing. It's that moms. That's why I have a special place for moms to say they're so special. They'll do anything for you. Too much.
Yeah.
You know, I already know a real mom goes through that, and it's just like how it is. And you could pick it up. My sister has trouble with my mom now because my mom is narcissistic. Everything's about her, and you know, it's just her. If Kimberly says, "Oh, I have a headache," my mom. Oh, yesterday I had the worst headache ever. Daddy had to take me all the way. You know, she can't say, "Oh,
It's almost like a
Kimberly,
competition
sorry."
thing, yeah.
Oh, competition.
Yeah.
She can't give someone else the day.
Yeah.
Give someone else a problem. She has to compete. Everything is her own.
Feed all day.
But you know, as a son,
haven't had anything except for a pint of crisps.
it's always
this, that.
Oh, I just
starving.
Oh, me, I'm on my last drop. No, you're not, because you're talking to me on the phone. You're not doing anything. Drama. But I know what to do, Mom. So in my case, I'm like, oh, I listen. I'm like, oh, Mom. My sister's just only can take so much. It's really funny. It's the whole thing. That's how they get. But you could get, you know, I don't think of myself as overly positive. I think my parents have always been very positive. My grandparents, very positive. My family's very sweet. They never like fight. It's always like very sweet. They hang out together. It's crazy how sweet my family is. My grandmother was so sweet. My grandparents, they're just really sweet, but you know, it's very spiritual based and very like practical too. And you know, they're just really good people. So I came out like I've always been a little pessimistic too. I don't think of myself as very overly positive. But I always, in my job, I get to see the best of people every day. I'm not like a dentist who gets to see when you only have problems. You know, your problems, they get to
you
see.
You see like a lot of people flourish as well.
Yeah, I get to see you come in the door
like,
one way and leave happier and leave better singer or leave motivated to do more. So I get to see the positive side of people, and I think that helps me believe in people more. You know, it makes me believe in others a lot more than myself. And I believe in myself. I know I'm good, but I'm not the self-motivated to others. You know, I teach so that I can be motivated. It's kind of backwards.
I'm definitely 80-20. I just want to go like full 100 and 0. No, because you know when you
Certain
can't,
things
when I'm
are
not productive, like it's just like I know I'm so good at media. It's like I need to be doing this constantly, and like I'm always like I don't really care. Like I'd rather be helping somebody out than like I don't really expect much in return. Like it's like for you, I'm just like I come down here like I could easily not have came here like my brother. They have no interest at all. Like I would really want you to make it like. So that's just sort of. I don't know what to say, but like,
I know. No one's like that. It's like a family thing. Like my cousin Eric, like we work together all the time. You know, that's how we show love. We work together. I don't want to say, oh, I love you, Eric. Thank you so much. We're not raised like that. I was just like, okay, Eric works with me, supports me. Hey, do you need this? Let's schedule this. Da da. You know, he's a little bit more of a go-getter sometime, and you know, he's good at that, and I need Eric to be like that. And that's why we show love by doing things for each other. Acts of service. That's language of love. You know, the book 5 Languages of Love. You have to read 5 languages of love. Some people like gifts. Some people like words. motivation. Some people like acts of
You've
service.
tagged me in something. We've watched something about this, and you
Five
you also
languages
tagged
of
Mom
love.
in this. How to like,
So
how
good.
to please people. There's 5.
You'll understand your
yeah.
parents. You'll understand so
Yeah.
many things in life.
What is
Like
that?
mine, acts of
Some
service.
people
When people
song.
help me
Yeah,
clean
it
up,
was,
when you
yeah.
make my
People like
make my
see
bed,
things
help me
differently,
clean up
yeah.
dishes, and like you help me clean up, get me some food, or help me with my life. Oh man, that means you just said I love you. I just hear I love you. That's all I hear. But you know, if someone just says I love you, it's like okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't take it as very much. I just or I like my friends to be there. Even this is just being quiet, just sit there. I like that quality time. But acts of service is my top. And that's why when Eric helps me clean up the house, right? I know that's how Eric says I love you. That's how my family is. We're a service family, mentoring. That's my dad's physical therapist, chaplain, hospital, like helping. It's just in us to do that. That's how I receive love. That's how I understand love. If someone acts of service, that's how I think that's how it is with you guys. When I see like, okay, I'm gonna believe in you again today. Let's go. Acts of service. Like that's okay, yes, yeah. It's like that's an action. It's how you interpret it. And I don't have to have gifts. No one has to ever give me anything.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Give me a card or something. I don't know. I felt for years. I felt guilty.
Because that's our father, right?
I felt guilty until you gotta ask me.
Yeah,
So I felt guilty about gifts until I realized.
Yeah.
It's just the way I listen to that.
Hello?
But my mom loves gifts.
Hello.
Yeah,
How are you
exactly.
doing?
I'm gonna jump in the shower right now.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Hello.